Hi friends, I'm Eleanor. Welcome back to Nostalgic Home Decor. Today, we're stepping into one of the sweetest corners a farmhouse kitchen can have, the French country baking cabinet. Not a perfect showroom piece, not something fussy or expensive, but a practical, beautiful little storage spot filled with stoneware bowls, copper molds, folded linen, old recipe cards, and the kind of kitchen treasures that make a home feel loved. In this video, we'll talk about how to style a rustic baking cabinet so it looks collected, useful, and full of memory. You'll get simple kitchen storage ideas, vintage home decor inspiration, and little decorating tips you can use whether you have a tall hutch, a glass front cabinet, open shelves, or even one small corner in your farmhouse kitchen. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you have an old kitchen treasure? Maybe a mixing bowl, a pie plate, a copper pan, or a little cabinet piece that still makes you smile? A French country baking cabinet does not need to be fancy. In fact, the best ones often look like they have been part of the kitchen for years. Look for a painted pine cupboard, a cream hutch with glass doors, a small oak cabinet, or even a simple farmhouse bookcase that can be turned into kitchen storage. For that rustic kitchen look, soft colours work beautifully. Buttermilk white, faded sage green, warm cream, pale grey blue, or natural honeywood. If the finish is a little worn around the edges, that can add charm, as long as the piece still looks clean and well cared for. Here's a practical home improvement idea. If you already have a cabinet, but it feels too dark or heavy, try lining the back with cream beadboard wallpaper, a small-scale ticking stripe, or even removable floral paper. It brightens the cabinet and gives your stoneware and copper a prettier background. The goal is not to fill every inch. A baking cabinet should feel useful first. Keep the most meaningful pieces visible and leave just enough breathing room so each shelf looks intentional. Stoneware is the heart of this kind of kitchen design. Old mixing bowls, yellowware bowls, ironstone pitchers, crock bowls and pie dishes bring that sturdy, old-fashioned feeling that so many of us remember from family kitchens. A simple decorating idea is to stack bowls by size, with the largest on the bottom and a smaller patterned bowl on top. You might place a cream stoneware bowl beside a brown glazed crock, or mix a white pitcher with a soft blue transferware plate behind it. Stoneware is wonderful because it is pretty, but also practical. You can use a big bowl to hold linen napkins, wooden spoons, cookie cutters, or folded tea towels. A small crock can hold rolling pins upright. A pie plate can lean against the back of a shelf and give the cabinet shape and colour. For small kitchen ideas, this is especially helpful. When decor also works as storage, the room feels less crowded and more useful. That is the beauty of farmhouse decor. It does not have to be only for show. Copper gives a French country baking cabinet its little touch of glow. You do not need a full collection. One copper pot, a few small molds, a polished kettle, or a copper measuring cup can make the whole cabinet feel special. Try placing copper where it catches light. A small copper mold hanging inside the cabinet door, a copper bowl on a middle shelf, or a copper saucepan resting beside stoneware can bring lovely contrast. Copper looks especially pretty with cream ceramics, natural linen, and warm wood. Here's a useful styling tip. Do not group all the copper in one heavy cluster. Spread it lightly through the cabinet so the eye moves from shelf to shelf. Maybe one copper piece near the top, one in the middle, and one near the bottom. That simple interior design trick creates balance. It also keeps the cabinet from feeling like a display case and makes it feel more like a working kitchen corner, the kind where someone might roll out pie crust in the afternoon. Linen is one of the quietest, prettiest, affordable home upgrades for a vintage kitchen. Old tea towels, striped flour sack towels, embroidered napkins, and simple linen runners soften all the hard surfaces in a cabinet. Fold them neatly and let one edge show. A stack of cream towels with a blue stripe can sit beside a crock bowl. A faded floral towel can peek out from a basket. A small linen cloth can be placed under copper pieces, so the shelf feels cared for. This is also a wonderful way to use family heirlooms. Maybe you have one embroidered towel from your mother, a napkin from your grandmother's dining room, or a table runner that has been tucked away for years. It does not have to be perfect. It just has to belong. And friends, I'd love to hear in the comments, do you still use old linens in your kitchen, or do you keep them mostly for display? I know many of us have a few pieces tucked in a drawer that deserve to be seen again. A beautiful cabinet becomes even better when it helps you live well. Think of it as a small baking station, not just a display. Place the things you use together near each other. A rolling pin, mixing bowl, flour scoop, measuring cups, pie plates, and a folded apron. If you bake often, keep the easy-to-reach shelves practical. If you mostly decorate, you can style the everyday pieces in a way that still feels real. A charming idea is to tuck handwritten recipe cards into a small dish or a vintage creamware cup. You might add a little framed recipe, a wooden pastry board, or a small jar of cookie cutters. These personal touches are what make vintage home decor feel different from something bought all at once. For home organization, use baskets sparingly. A shallow wicker tray can hold napkins or baking tools, but try not to hide everything. The pleasure of a baking cabinet is seeing those useful old things ready to be enjoyed. One of the easiest ways to refresh a French country baking cabinet is to change just a few seasonal details. In spring, add a small pitcher of garden flowers or a pale floral towel. In summer, tuck in a blue striped linen and a white bowl of lemons. In autumn, bring out copper molds, brown stoneware, and a little stack of pie plate. At Christmas, add a red ticking towel, a small evergreen sprig, or a few old cookie cutters tied with ribbon. You do not need a full kitchen makeover every season. Sometimes the most beautiful home decor ideas are the smallest ones. A new towel, a different bowl on the front shelf, or a handwritten recipe card can make the whole cabinet feel fresh again. The key is to keep it collected, not cluttered. Let every piece have a reason: useful, beautiful, sentimental, or all three.
A French country baking cabinet is really more than kitchen storage. It is a little place where homemaking, memory and beauty meet. Stoneware reminds us of mixing batter by hand. Copper brings a soft glow. Linen makes everything feel tended. And those old pieces, the bowls, the cards, the aprons, the pie plates, remind us that a home is built slowly, with care. So whether you have a large farmhouse kitchen, a small cottage kitchen, or just one open shelf, I hope today gave you a few decorating ideas you can use in your own home. If you enjoyed this visit, please give the video a like, subscribe to Nostalgic Home Decor, and leave a comment telling me what you would place in your own French country baking cabinet. I always love hearing about your old treasures and the memories they carry. Thank you for spending this time with me, friends. Until next time, keep making your home beautiful, useful, and full of heart.